The other night in Phoenix, you guys were off your game, and you were off your game. I know tonight. How good did it feel to look more like JTA?
It's a lot of fun. It's always fun to win. That last game was tough for all of us, but you move forward. It's 82 games in this season, and that's a great way to respond to adversity. So we threw that last game in the toilet. We learned from it and made adjustments. Took care of the ball more than we did the other night. So what a difference a game makes, right? It was a lot of fun tonight.
Is the picture you were referring to going up there, would that be you on JaVale tonight?
Either that or GP or Wiggs on Cat, anything. But shout out to Andres Beaton, man. He a legend in my book. I used to watch that guy when I was a kid, so shout out to him.
Where's that dunk rank in your pantheon of dunks?
That's the best dunk I think I've ever had in game. That was a lot of. On a 7-footer in the NBA. Again, the two best teams in the league. Playing for the Warriors. It's just like, man, it's like the perfect Sunday for me. The whipped cream, the cherry, sprinkles, all that. So, it's a hell of a picture, man. I'm gonna hang that in my mom's house.
You already seen the picture?
Yeah, it's a dope picture, man. So, I'm excited about it, but next game, man, I'll celebrate until midnight. I got about an hour or two, and then we got to play San Antonio tomorrow.
Juan, when you've got yourself, Draymond, GP2, I think Wiggs was that unit for a good solid stint in this, and I think it was on the start the fourth quarter, right in there. What is it like with those guys? Can you feel the energy off of each other when it's going like that defensively?
Yeah, for sure. It's easier to pressure the ball. It's easier to be comfortable, guarding the ball because you got length and athleticism and great defenders behind you to support you. So it makes the game a lot easier and instills confidence in you. Especially for myself when, I got Draymond behind me, I know that I can, do a lot more defensively. When GP's picking up the ball, we always talk about that. Hey, we'll take turns. I'll pick up the ball. Wiggs, you pick up the ball. GP, you pick up the ball. And when you got support like that, man, it's just, like I said, it instills confidence and it's contagious. And I think that's why we're the best defensive team in the league. The head of the snake, Dre. I still don't understand why he don't get the credit that he deserves from, people, but it is what it is. Championships don't lie. DPOY don't lie. So, and the statistics don't lie. We're the number one defensive team in the league. So it's a lot of fun, man. Hopefully we can see that lineup a little bit more.
What's it like watching Draymond guard a guy like Ayton, centers who are at least, half foot taller than him?
It's impressive, man. And he is what Steph is offensively. It's just not sexy. The average viewer doesn't understand angles and, being up to touch the, on the ball screen, sliding over, being the most important guy. We call it the MIG defensively, trapping the ball. They don't see that because that doesn't show up in the statistics. We watch film all the time, and I'm just like, damn, that's impressive. Kudos to Draymond, man. Hall of Famer for a reason. It's dope, man. It is very impressive to see, and I respect this game. So I respect guys who, are dominating at this game, and he's dominating the hell on the defensive end. It's a lot of fun to see, man. It's a lot of fun to watch, and it's a tutorial for me. I'm watching, I'm engaged in the game, and I'm learning from that guy on the fly on a day-to-day basis. So just to come into this league and have him as a vet, have him as like a big brother is just really cool.
How much of a rapport or bond is there with you and Gary and Otto? And you guys are getting a lot of production off the bench from a lot of different people. And I'm just curious, that sort of connection you guys have.
It's the culture here, but that all starts from the top. That all starts with your leaders, Clay, Dre, Steph, Andre, guys who have done this. And we know everybody knows what their job is. And, that's the beauty of this team. Everybody comes to work and knows what they're supposed to do. And so, we're all accepting of that, and we all understand that, everybody can't be the main character in the movie. So you got to play your role to make the movie work. And that's what we do. So, hell of a team, man. Deep team. It's a lot of fun to be a part of this.
After going through these two games, what do you think you guys and the Suns are likely to play each other for something really meaningful? come May?
I mean, it's still very early in the season. But I mean, seeing that both teams ourselves and they stay healthy, and we continue, you know, how we're going, I could see that happening. They're a really good team, man. Missing one of their best players in Devin Booker, and that's a huge, you know, hit to them. So, I mean, I'm sure the other guys are thinking this way too. We take this win, you know, kind of with a grain of salt. It's good for our confidence. It's good, you know, for momentum, but still understanding that their best player, all-star, you know, gold medalist in Devin Booker, they're a different team, you know, when he's out there. So possibly, I mean, that would be a lot of fun, right? 7-game series. Looking forward to it if it happens.
Does this feel a little playoff-y? No, I mean, they had a game in between, but you guys didn't, and you're kind of making adjustments. You're kind of looking at their best players, looking at yours. Does this feel like that?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the arena's full. The energy is electric. We know how important this game was, especially after we lost to them on their home floor, you know, in Phoenix. I played in Phoenix 5 times now since I've been in the NBA. Never seen it like that. So it was really cool. A lot of energy. You know, we all know how important these games are. Every game is important. You know, we all like to say it's a long season, it's 82 games, but every game is important. You know, for our confidence, for our ego, you know, we all want to be the best. Every team wants to be the best team in the league. And so, you know, we want to win games like this to establish ourselves as, you know, the leader in the NBA. And so every game is important and we have to win every game to do that.